ready for all this, you guys. I don't know if I was ready.
Who's ready for the weekly bust? You're in the right place if you catch the show. Tylin and Levi are the names of your hosts. Who the next guest is, I really wanna know. Conversation escalating, let's get to the show. Who's ready for the weekly bust?
I said bust, motherfucker! I can't see shit in this goddamn thing. My wife stayed up all night because you ungrateful motherfucker.
Welcome to episode 2 of season 2. I am one of your hosts, Tylin.
I'm Levi and Tylin.
And I am Molly, the dominatrix.
Hell yeah. This has been a lead up. This has been a process in the making to get you in here. We've been trying to get in here for the last few weeks. We would like to have you on our season finale of last season. So, welcome.
Thank you.
Shout out to Kristen for landing this one. This is a big deal. Like I said, I was telling her off camera here that this is probably my most excited episode for myself. I'm most excited about because everybody loves sex. Everybody wants to talk about it, and this is the dark world, like the dark world of sex, the secret world.
I don't mean to sound rude, but is it because I'm the first girl you guys have interviewed?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No.
Is it?
I mean, because we had our mother who was going to go down.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mama.
But we had technical difficulties with that episode.
That thing shot out, but this is no. I think it's definitely. We're going into an avenue that everybody wants to talk about. So,
or at least hear about.
Yeah. And
so, what is the definition of a dominatrix?
Hold on. Let's just let Molly explain who she is.
That's what.
Yeah. I mean,
right, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm your average person, I guess. I'm a mom.
Nice.
I work
How many
other
kids?
jobs. One kid, a son who's 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got 11.
Oh, okay. I take care of my family, my mom and dad. I'm also a property manager on top of what I do, and I sell sex toys, which I've been in the sex industry for about 5 years now.
Fuck, you're a busy person, man.
Yes, indeed.
Right? That sounds tough.
You know, successful people are the busiest people, and that's a fact, man. You're a jack of all trades.
Yes. I do magic too,
Caregiver?
kind of.
Shut up.
Magic.
Everything's disappeared.
Yep.
Whoa. That's tough.
I can't wait to hear it. So, stories is going to be a topic in itself, okay? For those who have been listening, following the Weekly Bus all the way from episode 1, you know the hype is real. It's happening. So, eventually we'll get into stories. Okay, and Levi, you had a question right off the top.
Well, for those that don't know, she said, "Hi, I'm Molly, the dominatrix." But what does that mean?
Yeah.
I guess it means a lot of things to a lot of different people. Some people are just like, "Oh, you must beat men for a living." To me, it's a lot more than that.
See, and that's what I thought. I thought you were just
that was Levi's exact. Was like, what the fuck? She beats up dudes.
Yeah.
I was like, she's lumping them up.
To me, it's a huge power exchange, not only in the bedroom but in the real world as well. It's also a big psychological thing for people. So.
That's how I explained it to my old lady. She's like, what the fuck? I was like, well, I think my best way I explained it to her, I said, well, there's businessmen who are in positions of power all fucking day long. They're tired of it. They go home to their nonchalant wives that are fucking, lay on the bed. They're the subs all the time, and they're supposed to be the dom in the real world. Well, they want their fucking script flipped.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty common. But, it's not just the men in the monkey suits. It's everyone.
Really?
Everyone has their kinks, their fetishes.
And you're a professional at bringing those out.
Not necessarily bringing them out, just helping people fulfill their desires and their needs to be able to live healthy lives.
So they tell you prior, right?
Absolutely. We talk about it. My first session that I usually have with somebody isn't a get right to it session. Mm-hmm. So
I bet you it's not. Yeah, is it a conversation breakdown normally?
Yeah. It's hard to get people to open up to you on what they want, but once you do, then you really get far.
Is it a norm to have first-time clients?
Yes. First-time clients are usually a waste of time, to be honest with you.
I can believe that.
Yeah, they don't think it's serious. They think it's just something where they're like, oh, this person's gonna do this and this to me, and it's not that. It's a huge emotional connection with somebody where you have to build trust with someone and a relationship.
Okay, that's fucking huge. Now we're getting groundbreaking for me. Know what I mean? Because I feel like, obviously trust is a major stepping stone in order to establish some kind of release of kink or release of ideas, and the reality for that, I think, for anyone is to be able to take the person that, I don't know, I thought the stranger would be easier to get to, but you almost feel like you have to build a bond.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's different when it comes to BDSM. You know, some people get off on having those one-night stands.
For those who don't know what BDSM, can you truly explain what that means?
Yeah, what is that an acronym for?
Honestly, you're gonna have to Google it because I don't know the exact acronym for it.
Okay.
I apologize in advance.
Christian?
That's you, man. That's your cue.
Anyway, keep it rolling.
Basically, it's just like a role that people play in their sex life, essentially.
Do you get into character? Do you have a character?
It depends on the person, on what they want. I mean, some people want to have a motherly relationship with somebody, which is where the whole aspect of being a caregiver or a little experience.
You know, as you were describing yourself, because I already kind of knew what we were walking into, what kind of interview this might be, like what I was expecting in my head, I was already breaking down your positions that you work into this position. It was kind of something that I was thinking about, like with, you know, the caregiver, and then your exchanges of power within property management, and this is gonna be neat. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to hear more. Go ahead.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
What was your question?
I forget, because I got excited. I'm super...
The last thing was about the acronym for BDSM.
Yeah, okay. And... Oh, you were going into caregiving, and like, you were like...
the many different roles you play, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, some people like, you know, the total dominant rule where they're beneath you, where basically they're scum, or you can have people who want more love, or being hit as far as, you know, certain aspects of your relationship. It really all depends on what the person wants.
Is there a more common than not common?
Everything's different.
I expected
a lot of men
something of that.
Yeah, a lot of men do like the, you know, the femdom stuff, female empowerment, where being little under a woman, but it's such a broad spectrum of what people
I find that strange, because I think I'm the opposite on that. I don't know if I'd ever want to be on that side of the spectrum of being a sub, but maybe it's nothing I've explored, so maybe eventually, I don't know. It's not something I envision for myself.
Right.
Something you never really thought about.
I think I have, because when we talked about this with Chris in episode 2 or episode 3 or whatever the fuck that might have been, we were talking about that, and I just I tried to put myself in that position. It wasn't nothing that intrigues myself.
Everybody's different. I'm a switch, so I like to be submissive and I like to be dominant. So I played both roles very well, and they're both very comfortable for me. So.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that either. Were you?
No, but I remember Christian calling himself a fucking twink. What is that?
Do you know what that is?
A twink is a young, thin, fit gay boy.
Oh my god!
Which matches the description of him very well.
I want a handy after this is said and done, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty Christian on the head, huh?
That's
all right. Well,
so are you in a constant move of educating yourself into industry practices?
No, I have not been doing dominatrix work for about a year now.
You prefer it that way or no?
I miss it. I still do some online stuff, but I do miss it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that would be something that you could just eliminate from your life after the avenues that have been explored.
Right. Well, you got to remember, I work in the porn store too.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Which one?
I'm
I mean, if you don't have to mention names, but I'm just curious.
I don't know if I'm legally allowed to.
No, see, neither do I. I don't want to venture down into lawsuits or anything. So,
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah,
is it more corporate or not?
We're a franchise.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Fair enough. That's all I gotta know.
Yep. That brings it. I mean, the customers there. Don't you think so? You working there, wouldn't that be able to broaden your client spectrum?
Actually, it caused a lot of problems for me.
For real?
Because of my profile that I have to reach out to people and get my actual work done with dominatrix work. So I would have a lot of people come into my business and make it very uncomfortable for me. And
Jealousies?
no, just pointing who I am out
Gotcha.
and making it
Didn't
really
know
casual.
where to stop.
Is there a disclaimer that you would imagine you would have to sign or
I
something,
do.
right?
No, I don't do the paperwork. It's more of an under-table sex work, like girls, you know. I mean, how do you get on the union for sex workers? Am I right?
Yeah, no. That was one of my break-in questions. Is there a secret union or a fucking a secret society like?
I mean, there is. We're all out there.
Like that, I don't know if you guys have caught it yet, but the new Netflix series, Hollywood.
Haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Well, there's a golden tip fucking gas station. You pull up and you say, "I want to go to Dreamland," and they rather actually fill your gas tank because you have no idea it's a fucking little underground sex ring, or you say, "I want to go to Dreamland," and you just pound on them, you know. That show was actually pretty
Okay. Is this Vegas type of shit or?
cool. No, LA. Right
So
after,
it has to be secret then.
right after the
Yeah.
war.
Right after
World
the
War.
So this is old school shit.
It's old school, but it's color, it's nudity, it's not.
Gotcha. No, I get you. I get you. Yeah.
Did you see that bonding series?
I did. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, I did. I did see that.
It was about an independent sex worker.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was good.
I watched
It was good.
Hot Girls Wanted on there.
Haven't seen
I
that.
haven't seen it.
Oh, prostitution in Las Vegas.
I used to watch a show called
I did watch that. It was like Showtime.
Yeah. Exactly. It was as bad as a Showtime flick. Exactly.
Hey, what the fuck was that show called? I used to watch it, man. This guy ran a ranch outside of Vegas, man. Fuck, I can't remember. It's been a few years. But with Montana, the way Montana is still running into Western laws, does it surprise you that Montana hasn't kind of adopted more of a strip club environment?
Absolutely not.
No?
No. Montana is so rural
Yeah.
and not like the big cities
Fair.
at all.
Are you from around here?
I am born and raised.
But
Yep.
is it safe to say, have you moved around?
Yes, I
Okay.
traveled for a long time, for about 7 or 8 years.
Did you travel doing this?
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
Could you have?
Right. Was the opportunity ever there?
no. I was
No.
younger. I was
Okay.
younger and innocent in those days.
Innocence. I think that's a funny word because I don't know if I was ever truly innocent as a younger. I was always fucking around, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Boys touch their penises. It's
Hell
all-
yeah, dude.
Right.
So I guess I want to know how did this
How'd
enter
you
your
come
life?
into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you get into it?
Oh boy.
I mean, was there a teacher? Was there a master Jedi? Or-
No. I mean, it's, it's 2020 now,
Uh-huh.
but before
Yeah, well,
this, we've been so advanced to technology. Everything's at our fingertips.
Sure.
I did a lot of studying, reading online. I do have I don't anymore, a FetLife. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's
Uh-huh.
a fetish community online,
No.
basically where it's like Facebook for kinksters.
That's
Wow.
tough, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a secret society of some sort because I mean,
Yeah.
there's the populace didn't know about it. I didn't.
I mean, but maybe most people do. You know, I mean,
I mean, if
how
you-
hard is it to find?
Dude, I watched porn a lot, dude, and let's just say that I've never heard of that. You know what I
You'd
mean?
have to Google like fetish sex in my area, and it'd probably bring up FetLife.
Wow.
Ooh, that's tough. See?
Crazy. All right.
Keyword.
And so with your personal searches and shit, this is how it brought you to this world. So it was your interest.
I had a partner. I've always been explorative in my relationships, and one of my past partners was really into me fucking him in the ass. And I've had multiple partners like that, and that was kind of my main power dynamic that I had. And I was really sick of people treating me like shit.
So you got something. Did you get something out of it, or was it just like, all right, I guess I'm gonna do this?
I was in a relationship with him for a long time.
But it satisfied you as well.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. I loved it. I love it.
So that's where you became a switch.
Yeah. I thought I was always submissive, but I think when I first started exploring that, it really opened my eyes up to how I feel sexually in the bedroom, and it's just kind of expanded and grew from there. So.
You know, this is a lot more adult-like than I expected it to be. You know what I mean? I honestly thought you were going to be a lot more shy when it comes to this, but you're fucking right on the money, man. This is awesome shit. This is cool.
Good content.
Yeah, this is fucking good stuff.
Well, I'm happy I can please you guys.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Tight.
Oh my god.
Going back to the BDSM.
She's great.
Oh yeah. The meaning of BDSM.
It was God damn it, you just had it. Bondage and discipline, sadism, and masochism.
So it's a broad spectrum.
Right.
All
Okay.
these different things, kinks, fetishes.
Not normal fucking.
Yeah.
Does that include rope? Does that include rigging?
Dude, every time I feel like I'm like I got kinks, dude, like I realize that I'm a wimp.
Nah.
Okay, so here's the deal. You said normal. Normal.
I'm a vanilla. Is that what it is? Vanilla?
I'm a
vanilla,
So you just like
Okay.
white people sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be looking like a
every
chicken.
time I think I'm gangster, dude, and then like I'm not, dude. Like I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, I'd be out here looking
Not
like
thug.
a chicken and
So
shit.
Not thug.
you said what did you say? That you were kind of just
Vanilla.
No, you said you were vanilla.
Oh, Ty said he's a sex addict. And now he says he's not.
No,
Well, no,
halfway
the more I think about it, it's like, am I?
you were talking about kinks.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your kinks? If you
Personal, I don't even know. Like, dude, I got into this before. Is that like I always find myself finding porn that someone else's wife is getting hammered on. Dog. You know what I mean? That's my thing, dude.
Okay, so that's actually called cuckolding.
Cucking,
Yeah, but I wouldn't want my wife to do that. I'd want to do that to someone else's wife.
Right, so that means
You'd be
you're
the-
not the cuck, but you would be the bull.
Okay. Well,
So
then-
you would be the fucker while the husband was like,
Yeah, you suck,
in the
dude.
corner.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
I dated somebody like that as well.
dang, dude, you
Yeah.
got some fucking gangster shit going on.
Hell yeah.
So wait, he was the bull or he was the wimp?
He was a wimp. But I wouldn't call him a wimp. But, I mean,
Man,
he's my ex for a reason.
I feel like you're a fucking like I'd be like, dude, you're a nerd. You see me doing this?
See what I'm getting?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like the bulldog dude, like taking the kids' lunch money. This is my lunch money,
Oh my.
not yours.
Or maybe it's like your bully's mom.
And I don't know what sparks those fucking interests. You know what I mean? But that's one of mine for sure. You know what I mean? And then I don't know. The swing thing has always got me fucking. I've done a lot of swing searches in my fucking time.
What is one thing that you guys have to do during sex? Or what is one thing that you ritualistically do to get off? Or gets you off? Because
Tyler likes a finger in the butt.
Hey man, everybody's different. No judgment in this room tonight.
No. I don't. I don't know if I have a direct thing cause I like.
Okay.
It's easy for guys. Like I think it's easier for guys to get off, man. You touch our wiener, we're fucking like, dude, this is off.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe
So-
we're just porn
That's what
addicts
that-
and we just don't want to say that.
Yeah, that's
I think everybody in this age in time is a
They gotta
Well,
be
she's right. We're in the age of information. Anything that we fucking want is at our fingertips. Anything except for Facebook for me. I'm always mad.
And if it's a real thing, that's a porno, so that's tough.
That is weird, right?
So the difference I want to tell you guys between kinks and fetishes.
Yeah.
A kink is something that you like during sex or something that helps you get off. You
Sure.
know, light spanking
Oh,
or
I like this-
hair
I like the
pulling. You know, just these certain little things that you like.
Yeah.
Or you're like, ooh, I'm kind of kinky for being a being
Okay,
a bull.
I get what you're getting at. Okay,
and
so
a fetish is like I can't have an orgasm unless some chick is stepping on my balls.
that's hardcore shit though.
That's tough, dude.
Like, so I guess my kink is I always role play. I have to role play in my mind. there has to be like some fucked up shit. Like my wife is a Jew and I'm a Nazi soldier and I'm fucking like you're kidnapped and this is what.
Hell yeah.
These are the things that go in my mind. You know what I mean?
Get into the adult industry.
This is the things that I think of. You know what I mean? Like, and then like I was just telling somebody else about this. I was like, I've imagined her being a fucking. She's Latina, so I always I'm border patrol agent. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't get into America.
Hey man, different strokes for different folks.
But those are the things. Those are, I guess, my kinks that help me get to the place I need to be. You know what I mean? But then there's the nice that I just want to come and I just do.
And it's just sleep. You just want to sleep.
Yeah. Like almost like a physical need. I just need to do this. I'm gonna sleep type of shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay up and imagine myself wanting to jack off.
Well, that's completely normal.
You know what I mean? What's yours? Think you were gonna get out of this question, motherfucker? Yeah, right.
No. Scenarios. I guess So is that the same thing as role playing scenarios?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's about it.
That's
like
it. What do you search in porn?
Hey, he said he was vanilla.
I did say it was vanilla.
Yeah, that is fair.
Anal, BBW, fucking black on white.
Toys, no toys, beads, 2 women, 1 guy. Wait a minute.
2 women for sure.
I'm a 2 guy, 1 woman type of person search as well. You? What do you search?
Like I said, that's pretty vanilla. Hell yeah.
Why did
I've been watching that.
Why did I think that you were gonna?
As a straight girl, I'm gonna say like 79% probably watches lesbian porn.
Is Tiger King right when he's all like, you want to watch the little dicks or the big dicks? And then he's like, you're not straight.
Yeah, if you watch the big dicks, you're not straight.
What do you think about that?
I'm in 5 categories. That's all I gotta say about it.
I don't know what that means.
I just
You lost me.
BBW, anal, big tits, big ass.
I'm a freak.
Stepmom.
You guys don't even want to know the shit
She's
that I've seen on the internet.
She's like, I've hit all the categories.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a cousin of mine that always sends me fucked up shit, and then when I watch it, I'm like, damn it, why the fuck did you send me that, dude? Like, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yep. Pull that little drop.
Have you ever been to eFuck?
No.
It's like the best of the best.
What is that, like Pornhub, but like on steroids?
No, I think it's like
It's
Tinder.
like Pornhub on meth.
It's fucking haggard, is what
Yeah.
it is.
Like actual
It's fucking haggard.
It's fucked up.
I don't know.
You've been there?
It's
I've
fucked up
seen it.
porn.
No, somebody showed it to me.
No,
and I was like,
It's hilarious. though.
yo.
Tell me.
High heel
Wait,
in the
what am I
pee-pee hole?
missing?
High heel in the pee-pee hole.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like really,
What?
really
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah,
Like 8-inch
like
stilettos
shock
in the pee-pee hole.
videos. To me,
I'm afraid to go there. You
I'm
know?
gonna go there.
yeah,
should
see,
be.
that's right.
It's
I know what
scary.
somebody showed, like,
It's gonna change your life forever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just vanilla
let's
with
just say
sex.
I
but
was not.
I don't know. Like I said, I like watching porn
I
for the
think
story.
ultimately we are afraid to ask the things that we truly want with a partner. You know what I mean? Or not even truly want. We don't even know. Because
Maybe you have to watch a lot of porn to figure out what you like.
nah,
No.
because I watched a lot of fucking
Porn
porn,
is an
bro.
illusion. It's
Fair
not
enough.
real.
Right.
Yeah, that's not real. No, I agree. And so, like, let's just say I'm put in
Or
a
maybe
situation
somehow
that
get started with what you like.
I'm a wimp, dude. Like, I think I just realized this, but like, let's just say I did walk this scenario, and I present it, and it's in front of me, and then I'm like, ah, shit, dude, this is too much for me. Does that happen to you?
Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of people have these fantasies of what it's going to be, and I think that's a huge thing about communication, which not only is with your specific partner, but with somebody in a BDSM relationship also, like a dominatrix or being a submissive, blah blah blah. So communication is a huge thing about exploring and what you want, and some people will get scared because like we were talking about the whole porn thing.
Yeah.
It's just so unrealistic.
It's cliche.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's why I think it might be easier for me to watch porn than it is to live out these fantasies.
And you don't have to do anything you don't want to. You know.
and
Porn's usually my sleep aid.
What?
Damn,
Mine's melatonin.
Yeah, too like.
I think I can agree with that, Levi.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm on board with that too, man. Like I said,
If you don't watch 45 minutes worth of porn, is that even worth one?
You gotta find the good stuff.
Exactly.
See, he's a surfer. You guys are surfers, man.
Are you
guys
a-
look?
Are you
I
a
kinda,
what's hot person?
No, I'm kind of I already know what I want. You know what I mean? So that makes me that fucking.
Yeah. I'm page 52 watching all the little slideshows.
He always says this. He's like, I'm 70 pages in before I fucking So you guys actually put your.
But if I am searching categories,
you put your guys' orgasms on a pedestal, man. I guess I don't. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you need to pick the right select for the right thing so you can get off, man. Like I'm not that way, dude. Like. And that's probably why I've had so many sexual partners throughout my motherfucking life. It's like, this is cool. We'll do this right now.
That's that's nice too. You know,
and then it's over and done with. And then I don't know. I guess I never put it on a pedestal like that. And that's where I'm being not fulfilled.
Do you guys cuddle women after sex if you've had like a?
Are you talking about randoms or like?
Either.
I'm a cuddler. Not all the time, but yeah. I not at all.
You're like, bitch, get the fuck off me.
It's just like hot, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I think a huge thing for living out
like
fantasies.
Cuddle, maybe like a big spoon, little spoon type.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not like a full on like. I don't know.
Good job.
One arm over, maybe.
Well, that's sweet.
You know what I mean?
And romantic of you.
Yeah, so romantic.
Where were you going with this?
Basically, with being a dominatrix, a huge thing is aftercare. So when we have these encounters with people,
You're like a counselor.
thank you.
Like a sweet little
I'm
counselor.
not certified though.
But you're like a sweet little counselor with a whip. Yeah, dang, dude.
Or whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you never know what I got.
Sure.
Exactly.
But I mean, the aftercare. I mean that falls in place of.
Some people want it, some people don't. I mean, it's personal preference. Some people are like, do this to me and then see you later. Some people want to be consoled afterwards and talked with and held and told they did a good job. So,
Dang.
yeah.
Dude,
How many criers have you had? Count.
Yeah, how many legit?
I can't
Over
count on,
more?
Yeah.
A lot?
Okay, so
Yeah.
sexual experience under your belt.
Never
What are we
done.
looking at in numbers? Like
Like how many partners have I had?
partners.
Or how many encounters?
I think encounters is a whole different story, but like partners, clients.
Okay, see, partners and clients are
Right.
different.
Well, I want both. I want answers.
Yeah,
to
that
both.
is.
So do you want to know how many people I've had sex with?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Resume here.
that's
What's your
different
resume?
because I don't have sex with any of my clients whatsoever.
None.
Absolutely none.
Define it.
No penetration.
What the?
With me.
fuck?
No penetration with me.
Holy shit. Okay, so
Absolutely.
what
Yeah,
if,
you have no
what
idea
if
what's
during
going
the
on, huh?
switch?
Nope.
No.
Absolutely not.
Wow, man. See, this has gone beyond my
It
recollection
isn't
and shit.
about sex. That's the thing that people don't understand about a lot of BDSM relationships. It's more about a mental thing and physical and emotional. It's beyond.
The Christian Grey effect.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a good job, I think, on that movie. 'Cause I read the books and the movie. Read 2 of the books. And not the 3rd. But, no, I think they captured that in the books quite well. It wasn't sex for him. It was a need. It was something he had to fulfill.
Are we gonna talk about that?
Yeah, no, I think I want to talk. I want to save that for later, though.
I only watched the movies.
I want to save that for later.
2 of the movies.
Okay.
The first 2 movies.
Okay, so I guess the question first at hand: partners, clients.
Well, my partners that I have, my number is none of your business.
Fair.
Okay. My clients is well over than I can count.
Wow. Holy
which
shit.
I've never had sex with, like
So
I
it's
said.
so much more common than I imagined. I think high profiles,
What do you mean?
like
Big wigs. CEOs.
no. Hold on. I think she's meaning like, what do you mean, like as in like more common? Like I was thinking 10, like clients, maybe 20.
Oh no. I've been all over the States. I've been here locally for a while, which caused a lot of complications, and I think that's one of the reasons why
It's too small here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. In the state of Montana.
In general,
Yes. We are a little big city.
fair. We got a million,
Yeah.
1.1 or some shit.
Yeah.
Fair. Wow. I mean, we are a little big city though. It's hard to not be known.
Just like Alan Jackson said.
Itty bitty ditty. So has it ever mentally taken a toll on you or your clients and the things that you've done? Like, have you, like, gone
Too hard?
too far?
No. There's always a safe word involved.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah, what's the best one you ever heard?
I like Oklahoma, but you know.
Hey, it's like, maybe that's where fucking Peyton Manning got it. Omaha! Omaha!
Guys, yeah,
I'm in danger.
A lot. What I usually do with my clients is I'll do like a traffic light system. So green go, yellow slow down, red stop, which makes it really easy despite having an actual safe word.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What is your preference of, okay, so out of all, I won't say all, but what is your most favorite thing to do or be asked to do?
I like fucking dudes in the butt.
Yeah, you seem pretty excited about it when you said that earlier, yeah.
I have had personal relationships where most of my partners like that.
That's fucking
So
crazy.
that's kind of a big thing for me. I honestly haven't been in a relationship with someone longer than 5 or no, that's not true. An actual relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
If they don't let me fuck them in the butt.
Wow.
I like to have very open sexual partners. Personally, I mean everybody.
So it's written into your DNA that you're some dom, like legit. It wasn't a found thing. It was written in there.
I don't. I don't know if I believe in all that, but maybe.
I mean, that's just my, observation from the outside looking in.
Or maybe I was ruined or traumatized.
I hate that though. You know what I mean? I hate
I'm
that.
not.
I was gonna say I hate how a lot of that stuff like there's just some like stigma in the porn industry, like that girl had something happen to her.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Daddy issues.
Yeah,
or
fuck all that.
I was gonna say, some people just choose it. That's what
Yeah.
they want to do. They see
Yeah,
it, they're
and
like,
that's
cool,
totally
fuck
okay.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like when people use that as a cop out.
It's stigmatized. It's
Yeah.
really fucked up.
Definitely.
Because there's a huge difference between being, like you were saying earlier, sex addict,
Yeah.
which someone actually needs to go get fucking help for that. They lie, they steal, they cheat, they'll do anything.
In order to accomplish that.
Yes.
Maybe I'm not class A then.
No.
Is there different tiers?
I mean, like I
Are
said,
you-
I'm not a psychologist, but I'm going to say absolutely.
Okay.
I think you're vanilla too, bro.
I am a wimp, dude. I just, when you are in the next level league, having a conversation with the next level league, you're like, dang, I'm just a little leaguer.
And I've known as
I'm on T-ball still.
Okay, we all start playing ball sometime.
Yeah, I'm a T-baller still, man. That's fucking nuts.
right?
I never realized it, man. I suck.
Yeah, I thought I was swinging through the fences, man. Barely hitting the base,
It's okay.
What a motherfucker, dude.
You said you have traveled for work, right?
Hold on, we skipped an important question on there that I wanted to get to.
Did we?
Hospitalizations.
Oh.
Never.
Never from,
Never.
like, wounds or...
Never from me, never from them.
You didn't hit him hard enough, I feel.
Everybody has their limits. Soft limits.
Have you drew blood?
Hard limits. No. Blood and shit, or scat, as they professionally say it, are kind of my hard limits.
Damn, dude. Gangster, dude. She's like Maynard, bro. Blood and shit. You know what I mean? I just was thinking of fucking prison sex and... You know what I mean?
If you know Tool,
I love Tool. It's...
the band.
Not my main.
What kind of music you listen to?
I'm gonna sound like one of those cliche bitches. I listen to a lot of different stuff. I
Okay.
really do, but I don't really like Tool.
Would it be kind of weird if you listen to R&B, like
I do
like
listen
some
to
R and
R&B.
Kelly when you're beating somebody, like, or Genuine, you know what I mean?
Did you say R. Kelly?
Yeah.
The only shit I'm gonna be doing listening to R. Kelly is peeing on people. Okay.
Have you?
Yes. Lots of times.
Dang, that's cool as shit, dude.
That was one of my actual travel stories. Was I went out to Washington and I met a guy, and he wanted me to pee on him. A lot.
That's
a lot
tough.
of pee. Drown him in pee.
You're like, do I gotta keep drinking this water now? You're like, yes. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
God damn it, yes.
So- He's like,
here's the fucking hose.
There's like diaper play.
Baby play and all that shit, okay.
Well, ABDL,
What the hell's that?
adult baby diaper lover. So you have your just people who wear diapers or people who like to be babies. Hey, you guys, you know what? It's fine. Okay?
No, it's cool.
It's hilarious, but it's true. It's true.
Have anybody wanted you to dress in the diaper?
Yes. Yes.
Dang, that's cool, dude.
That's hella cool.
You're
I
like,
was a mommy.
like baby
also.
Brent.
Yeah.
You know baby
And they're
Brent?
kind of cute, actually. I mean,
Come on,
they're like-
Meatballs. Claudia Chance Meatballs, and he's in a diaper, and he's with the sardines.
Oh yeah. Okay, good one.
So, anyways, one of these things that people do when they wear diapers, or people who pee their pants who have pee fetishes, or kinks or whatever, they like to do a struggle where you basically hold your pee in until you can't hold it anymore. So it's this whole struggle, and people are getting off on it.
Okay, so endurance. That was another thing I meant to put in my questions a long time ago. Alright, so obviously I think in the position you're in as clients, and for you, you have to build an intolerance, like a marathon. Is it ever short, your sessions? Or are they long a lot of the times?
It depends on how much people want to pay. I charge $150 initially for the first hour of a session, and then depending on from there, I'll charge more on what they want, this and that. So I've had clients who have paid for me to stay nights with them.
So when you say charge, I know you said you've been out of it for a year, but is it still on the table to open back up eventually in life? Does it become an addiction?
No.
You haven't gotten to that?
I mean, she walked away, right?
Right. But, is it a temporary walk away? Because, even alcoholic or drug addicts, or any kind of addict, relapse.
Well, I think the biggest thing to kind of understand as my role being a dominatrix is that I'm the one in control. Okay. So I think if you look at it as far as that, I have always came into it as I don't have to do anything I don't want to. I can do whatever I want to, no restrictions as far as my boundaries. If I have something I don't like, I'm like, nope, so I get to put my foot down, which is nice with being able to stop, is because I don't have to. I've always had that motivation to say I don't have to do anything I don't want to.
Did you ever want to be a sub?
I think when I first started dating men, that was kind of my role, because that was what I was taught.
Are you okay, so do you prefer men, or is it because you said...
I'm pansexual.
Definition. Just for those who don't know.
It's where you are attracted to people's personalities. It doesn't matter their sex, gender. Or...
That was a good way to describe it.
Yeah. I like people who are... people that can hang my vibe, I guess.
Yeah. Tight.
Genuine.
So yes, I like pussy and dick.
And
big clits, all that jazz. I'm all about it.
Well, I have a question for you. Have you had any politicians?
Yeah. I want to know clients.
I know
obviously no names if you don't have to, but if you wanted to, cool. But I definitely want to know
people of power. I know that some people they got there some way.
100% want to know this too.
No. Nobody that... No.
What about a CEOs or...
Yeah.
I'm sure.
People in power.
I'm sure.
You said it. No, yeah. Or rather...
it's nice to know people's back history and their information and stuff like that. And it's, one of the things that you need to communicate is who are you, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. But I don't really dive deep into their personal lives, because that's not what I'm there for.
Right. Are you pretty thorough when it comes to bodily fluids? Let's just say you were beating them and they did draw blood. Do you mandate them to bring a record of blood and all that shit?
No, like I said, those are kind of my hard limits. So it's
so if you drew blood, it was over.
I've never gotten to that point, because that's one of my limits where I'm not comfortable with.
Sure.
So.
This is one of my first, one of my main things, STDs and shit. I was like, fuck, dude, and that's a crazy position to be in.
Yeah, and usually gloves. It really depends on what you're doing too. There's such a huge. It's not like you're gonna get herpes from somebody peeing on you. You know what I mean? So. Okay.
So no politicians, no celebrities that you know, right?
That I know of, yeah.
Okay.
And there's is there a secret union?
Okay, so we've kind of talked about FetLife, right? Which is the fetish community, Facebook for kinksters. There's no union. We're all out there. We all have resources, YouTube channels, podcasts,
dope.
Communities to reach out to each other, but there's no underlying.
I want you as a guest several times, to be honest.
Oh, that's what they all say, baby.
Oh,
That's
do you have a lot of regulars like in your like profession?
I did, yes, when I was working it, yeah.
Like, so even when you were, let's just say Sacramento, you were in Sacramento, and they're in Minneapolis, they have you. I think we kind of asked this, but did they ever like, I'm in Minneapolis, I need you here like tonight?
No. I mean, I've had a couple options to do that, but like I said, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
So I can't really just fly out whenever I want.
What if the dollar value was high enough?
Absolutely.
Fucking A, dude. Alright. Cool.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. I mean, dollars speak and pay bills, and then also it comes into being a parent anyways. Like, fuck, my kid needs shit.
right.
Ah, this is cool, man. So,
What's your most
cool.
expensive get up?
yeah, dude, price, dollars and cents, man. What makes the business go round?
I mean, outfits are a thing, you know, they are, and they are expensive. Boots.
Oh, I fucking know it. I've seen some like shit, dude. That like all that shit is expensive, dude.
Latex gear can go up to, you know, $200 for a pair of pants.
Holy.
So.
Does it make you like? Do you get in a character when you dress like this is it, motherfucker?
Oh,
like,
fuck yeah.
like,
I
talk
put
to
on my
yourself and
black
shit?
lipstick and go out sometimes, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, and like
You know?
talk to yourself like, dude, this is the fucking shit right here. Now I'm someone else.
Now I'm the boss of the fuck what's up.
Yeah, you got pep talks. Got it. I think you would imagine, right?
No.
Just like playing sport.
No. I kind of just go in there and I'm ready and I take it seriously. to
What
be
if?
honest with
Okay,
you.
so you said gloves. What if the dude was like, I don't want no motherfucking gloves?
I mean, that's fine.
That's it. Okay. Okay, so you like pegging. That's your thing. But so slapping and shit. Do you get off on that? Like,
I don't get off on it. No.
no.
I never use my anger or pent up aggression out on somebody.
Okay.
That's unprofessional and not healthy.
So, but okay, what do you define that? What do you mean that's not healthy? Because what if that was helping them outside of that room?
Well, I mean, if that's what they want, then definitely give it to them. But there's a level of intimacy that you can't breach with somebody like that.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you can feel people.
Yeah.
You know, you feel that.
Okay, so dollar and value. How much money have you put into your business? All right.
How much money have I put in?
Yeah.
Independently, I would probably say about $700.
That's it.
That's it.
Well,
Holy shit! I was.
And then my
Dude, I was guessing 5,000-6,000.
No.
yeah, I was thinking grand, at least 25.
That's just
100.
my own money.
Yeah.
Not working from my clients or getting anything from my clients.
So that was like, maybe that was like your startup then? It was
Yes.
Like 700.
And after that,
Okay,
it
that
was
makes sense.
profit
To keep
and
buying
gifts
stuff.
and all sorts of stuff.
Really? You get a lot of gifts? Best gift you ever got?
Apple Watch.
That's dope.
I really like
That's
it.
dope.
I
Are
think
you
so.
wearing one?
Yeah, right.
No, that's fucking legit. That's legit. Okay, so what was the most money you spent, or they spent in a session?
$600.
Hell yeah.
Time well spent.
And that was just a night of basically me holding them.
Man, they must
And going
have
out on a
been really
date.
sad or something, huh?
Yeah.
That's alright though.
No, fuck, I'm not judging them at all, man. I'm just saying that, like, in order to be held by someone, you gotta have some sadness or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you get the full experience, you know, you get a girlfriend or wife or
For a
whatever.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, wives are expensive.
Yep.
I'll give it.
100%.
So, did you have a designated location? Was it a motel room? Because we talked about this before, like, where's your
Yeah.
favorite place to have sex? I was like, I like motel rooms because I think it gives you that motherfucking feel, that edge.
Yeah. That can be a little bit risky sometimes. It's not super private.
Yeah, you.
I would usually do it at my place or their place, sometimes a hotel, but
So did you design a room?
no, I never got that far.
Did anyone have a design room? Red room.
I've known,
Yeah, like a Christian Grey type.
yeah, I've known a couple people who have, but it's not what you would see out of 50 Shades of Grey.
That's rich money stuff.
Yeah, that's rich money stuff. And it's also a horrible, horrible view of BDSM. I'm just gonna say that right now.
That was bad?
That was a fair
I
statement.
thought 50 Shades of Grey
Was
was
ass?
fucking horrible.
Okay, fair.
But did it?
That's why I didn't watch the
Okay,
second
so since we are on that topic, did it boost clientele?
Absolutely. The sex industry used it as profit. So all these 50 Shades of Grey lines came out, and people got more interested in the BDSM.
Well, it
and this
became
and that,
Hollywood now.
but-
All of a
yeah.
sudden, it's cool.
Yeah.
You're
Right. They're like, oh shit, I'm not alone.
Well,
Fuck
see,
yeah, dude.
that's the thing, though, is because there's a lot of quote-unquote sex workers which are commercialized now and which are acceptable, like burlesque dancers, strippers,
Yeah.
cam
Oh, yeah.
girls. You know, we're all
Shout out to
sex
all those.
workers, whether you want to put a fucking label on it or
Hey,
not.
I
Sure.
support all of it. You know what I mean?
Me too. Me too. I think it's better to have a sex industry than a fucking underground fucking human trafficking industry.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I'd
And
rather see it on camera, you know?
either way, it don't matter. Like she was saying, personable. I think if it's legal, I think just like drugs, the more legal the better because it's not underground. It's not criminal enterprise.
Yeah.
Like it's not a criminal enterprise
Yep.
at that point.
It's safer, you can profit off of it, you know. There's just so many more benefits of sex work actually being legal.
So with the Hollywoodization of it, did you get a lot more calls being like, okay, so I might be into this shit?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Was that where a lot of your first timers came from?
Yes, and like I said, it was just that fake expectation, you know. Where
a
they-
lot of people back out the first couple sessions after, you know what I mean? Like,
not even, they would text me and talk about it and then be done. Waste of my fucking time.
damn,
Yep.
that sucks, dude. So when we reached out to you, did you think, or did you reach out to us?
She reached out to
Yes.
Christian.
That's fucking exciting, dude. So you heard the show and be like, damn, I want to do that.
Yes.
Because remember, we're like, let's get a prostitute. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, that idea was a sex worker in general. Prostitute was the avenue.
Not a prostitute.
Yeah,
well, right.
I think I think a prostitute was.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I see where you...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Right.
It
Okay.
is a thing. But I'm not.
Right. I mean, not for this interview, anyways. But like, no,
I mean,
we wanted
threw
to.
it out there like that.
We knew our best avenue. Like realistically, we could have fucking tried to get someone in that industry because they're there. You know what I mean? We didn't think we'd ever find someone that would come out to us and say, "I'm a dominatrix."
With
That's fucking
with
crazy.
a knowledgeable, say, hey,
Yeah.
you're looking for one, here I am, ready to go.
And if you fell into our laps, how did you hear about us, Christian?
Actually,
You're a fan?
my suit man over there knows Christian, and he told me what you guys were doing and was like, you should hit him up because we've done a podcast before called Kinks with Drinks.
You guys fucking ran a podcast?
It was just like a little, mess around thing.
It's a hard
but-
thing to keep organized.
going.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people don't understand how much work it takes to go in. It's a
Yeah.
second fucking job, dude. It really is. And we lose because of our own lives. Because we have a cast, we have a fucking setup, we have everything that we have to do. We have to correlate now. You know what I mean? It's not easy.
So that we have to have social media message.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay, that was a little off topic, but I just was wondering how this all shaped to be. It's fucking cool, man.
Great, so shout out to
Christian.
Christian for that.
Yeah.
Woo!
I got
Little
you
stud.
guys.
Right.
Hey.
Hey, you brought his first guest, that's tough.
Yeah. No, that is cool,
He's our
man.
handsome little.
He-
He's our
twink.
handsome little twink. Hey.
We always say he's the best looking until Laser walked in.
Yeah, such a plug.
My only
Laser was like, I fuck him. Jokes on I'm just joking, Laser.
He was about to power bottom the fuck out of me.
Oof.
Explain the difference between a dom and sub for the listeners, please.
A dominatrix is somebody who takes on the role of, being the controller in the relationship of somebody. And that could be a huge spectrum as far as, being completely submissive to where you can't do anything as far as tied down to a bed, or it could mean, going into little space, like I said earlier. It's a huge thing. And being submissive is just completely giving yourself to this person. So,
Which one's more desired? Like, no, as in, like, who, like, which one's more desired for the client?
Or is it like allowed to switch?
Yeah, that's a good question.
well, a lot of the clients that I have are submissive.
Okay.
Because that's what they're looking for.
Right.
But there is a huge clientele of people who want to be dominant, people who want to be submissive. I mean, it just doesn't end.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Is there levels to it? Dom and sub.
She was getting into levels, and I wanted to know about levels big time, man. Like,
Alright, like what's the most basic vanilla?
yeah.
Is that just like toys in the butt?
I think that's extreme, bro.
Really? I think
Toys in the
I
butt?
think that's just exploring.
Really?
That's just
Yeah.
goofy.
Fuck, I thought that was like one of the higher levels of all
time.
time. Like,
Butt
dude,
goofing.
it's time for the big one.
Yeah, butt
I'm like,
goofing?
boofing,
What about
don't
butt
wanna get
boofing?
into
Yeah, we don't want to get into that either.
Like, but that's in my eyes that was the most
Coffee
hardcore, dude. Like, all right, now is the night that we do the butt thing.
The butt
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. And you're like, yes, we are.
Yeah,
No, that's beginner shit.
absolutely.
Holy fuck.
Absolutely.
See,
That
I
is
told you,
beginner.
that's
I'm
the
such a fucking
That's, I told you
nerd,
that's
dude.
vanilla. See, I don't.
I'm the nerd in the corner now, man.
Can we beat them? Let's beat them.
I mean, there's people who, like I said, like they want you to crush their fucking balls to the point where your dick is bleeding. You know, like that's extreme.
Yeah.
So it's there's.
That is.
there's
I've seen the clamps. Okay, so I have seen these before. One of the fucking things that our cousin fucking sent me is that little cages on wieners and stuff, dude.
cock cages.
Yeah.
That's a huge part of being submissive. A lot of
Did you do that to anybody?
absolutely.
Holy shit.
A lot of sissy men like those. So what they're doing when they wear cock cages, it's a process of shrinking your dick. So
Who wants to do that shit?
people
Right, I don't have
who,
enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's pills for that, but
Did they work?
well, we sell boner pills at my work, and it
That's
just
dope.
enhances blood flow, so it makes you harder,
Longer.
yeah, quicker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
my
I've also
uncle-
seen the
my uncle
blood
fucking
pulled out of the dick.
Got
too,
his
so-
dick stuck in a fucking penis pump. He knows this is true. Like,
You
we all
probably didn't use lube.
fucker pumped that
Probably
fucker
not.
up to like, dude, he's hung like a train now. Like this, you know what I mean?
So
And
it's- you take after your uncle, is what you're saying. Your
he got that
uncle.
fucker stuck in the tube, man.
Yeah, there's a release button for that.
Yeah.
And you gotta use lube. You know, working at the porn store, there's definitely a lot of things that I've learned over the years as far as sex toys go, and they can be scary if you use them wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Dang, dude.
Call
Okay,
it,
so
call it butt goofing, I guess, man. Fuck it.
but goofing.
I like it. Okay, so we got butt goofing and then we got ball crushing. There's a lot in between.
okay, so where's the levels at? Where's the beginning?
I mean, God, I don't know. Like, you're
BG,
16
BC.
and you're rubbing your penis on something. I guess that's the beginning. You know, it can be.
Starts earlier than that, I'll promise you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just
But
so.
for you though, for a client and you, like, where's the beginning normally? I mean, you said conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Beyond the conversation, is there a common, like, fucking beginning step? Nah. You did say case by case. I'm just curious if there's
Yeah.
any, like, if you were to put it in a graph, like, okay, yeah, that shit's common, not common.
Honestly, I can't.
Wow.
Because there's so many different things out there.
Okay. All right. So, what's the most extreme that you've pushed someone? Since we're on the level of extremities
Right,
and
right. God, I would probably just have to say, like, beating somebody. I mean, till they cry.
like fist?
No. I mean,
Damn, I was like,
open
you-
hand, you know.
Yeah, so
always
slapping
open
and all that
hand.
shit?
Yeah.
Face, body.
Yeah, all that
All of
stuff. Yeah.
Balls.
And I think a lot of it, too, is the mental aspect. So, quote unquote, dirty talk.
Uh-huh.
You know.
I think I'm gonna be really good at it, and then I say it out loud. I'm like, damn, that was stupid.
Damn, that's dumb.
There's a difference.
You like this noodle?
You know, there's a difference between talking dirty to somebody and
Have you become really good at it with your profession?
degrading
Like,
somebody.
but I like both. I mean, I like the. I don't know. I think it.
Be called a little wiener boy.
No, I don't want to be degraded. I want to do
Oh.
the degrading. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think I got issues. I don't know.
You don't have issues. We're all fucking normal.
Exactly, see? That's how you handle it.
I think I'm being a little more open than Levi. I literally thought you was gonna talk about more of your experiences as well, but no. Vanilla.
Vanilla dog.
Okay.
I was gonna say you can.
You're in a safe
Missionary
space.
position.
I know. It's just the fact that you could literally Google white people sex, and that's about it.
Okay.
And it's having sex
Male or
with
female
a cup.
clients? Do you have female clients?
Predominantly male.
But
Yeah.
have you?
I've
female?
had one female client.
Was it fun? I know that you said you liked lesbian
It
porn
was
and shit.
different. It was different.
Sub or dom?
I was a dom. She was a sub.
Okay.
Yeah, I was always the dom in most of my roles as far as my clients go. But my sex life, like I said, that's completely different.
So since you're a pansexual, attractiveness with physical shit doesn't matter.
Not necessarily. I mean,
she said.
yeah, doing what I do for my work and being a dominatrix prior and my experiences, I feel like I can read people
Yeah.
a lot easier than most people can read people. So,
That helps.
yeah.
It helps in your other professions as well, like with property management and shit and all that. I could see that really being beneficial as a trait that you have. Okay, where we at here?
We've hit.
Oh fuck, dude! I didn't even know that was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. They didn't know that.
Unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey.
Is that just because the money factor? Because they had the money to do that cool shit?
I think just the whole concept of the movie, like the way they portrayed everything, is really fucked up. Because he just came in there like, you know,
Like, bitch,
He
I got
bought
more
her.
money.
Yeah.
I got more money than you, hoe.
He flex power.
And she's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
she's like, well, I guess you're handsome. I guess I'll be a
And that's
slut.
fucked up.
But isn't that
because-
Class A that we all imagined prior to something like?
Well, right, it's fantasy.
Yeah.
You know, there's a huge difference, and that goes back to the porn thing. There's a huge difference between fantasy and reality.
Yeah.
And when a lot of people get presented in those situations, they clam up. I mean, wouldn't you want to be more comfortable with somebody where you can have those kind of
Dude, I've had
experiences?
threesomes with people in my past, man, where one of the people that we was all down at one point, and then when it happens, they're like, no, fuck, I don't know. I'm like, dude, what the
Yeah,
fuck? We were
it's
here, bro. We were
super-
about that fucking life
It's
like
super
5 minutes ago.
important to sit down and talk to people about that stuff. You know,
Hmm.
communication is a huge, huge thing, not just in the sex world, but the
Well,
real world
I think
too.
you find a lot of bluff. You know what I mean? You like you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
a lot of bluff and
We
like
have
they
drunk
think
bitches try and make out with me all the time at the bar, and I'm like, you don't want this.
you don't
What are you
understand
doing?
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. You're like,
Have you ever been scared of anybody during
Absolutely.
a session? Like,
Absolutely.
fuck, dude. I don't know if what I like.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will leave.
Have you gotten scared where you didn't think you could leave?
No, never. I always carry a weapon on me.
hell yeah.
Okay, that's smart.
What
I mean,
about-
I do that on my everyday because I'm a female, and that's the kind of world we live in. So
Exactly.
Isn't that sad?
See?
it's
You have-
sad, but
you
it's true.
Speaking of like the world we live in, dude, like I didn't want to like take from this interview because this interview was important to me. But we got a lot of shit going on in modern society right now. Like Minneapolis is fucking on fire because another motherfucker was murdered by the police, and they still haven't charged him. They're in their 4th night of rioting right now. Before I came here, I was eating dinner and watching the riots. Well, I should have been focusing on this interview, but I cannot. I went to college for political science, so that's my fucking drive is politics. I love society, and I think politics brings society in.
I think he could start a political podcast.
100%. And
It's important. It's an important
I think
issue.
our mom was she spreads love. That's her fucking thing, man. She
Got
loves
us the good vibes.
she's love this that. You know what I mean? And I'm on the opposite spectrum. I'm at that fucking point where I wished Malcolm X would have succeeded with violence first, and then we could have had someone settle us down with Dr. King, because none of this shit is fucking working. I wanted to talk about it, and I feel like this might be for another time, but it's relevant right now because Minneapolis is burning up as we talk in a quiet room in Montana.
Rest in peace, George Floyd.
Hella rest in peace to all the victims that were affected by police brutality. And I think that, in my opinion, I hope the fucking fire rages on until something's done.
Hell
I
yeah.
had to say that on record.
Make love, not war. Am I right?
Yeah, that's
Fair
what my
enough.
mom likes to say, man. She's all about that shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm more like violence needs to happen now, because nothing. If we sit around and scream our voices and rally and protest peacefully, nothing gets happened. Nothing gets done.
Well, all riots are, engulfed in violence. That's
Yeah.
how things change. That's how our world is.
Yeah, and I believe
It's
this
inevitable.
it has to happen because motherfuckers like myself. It ain't about race, dude. We're having people killed by police and they're getting away with it.
It's a humanitarian issue. It's
super
It's
humanitarian.
not just about race, you know. I mean, it is, obviously, but it's beyond that now. Like, the fucking age we're in and this is still happening. It's a joke.
It's a fucking joke, yeah, dude. It enrages me, dude, that I literally sat in my office today, in my environment, in a work environment, and been like, I can't believe I'm not there protesting and voicing my opinion. This is what I do. This is what I wait for this type of shit.
And Flint, Michigan is still without good water.
Yeah.
Exactly. What is it, 5 years now?
It's not funny, I'm sorry.
It's fucking insane, dude. The people that are putting out money are from Hollywood, the same people that Republicans bitch about. Dude, motherfucker, this is a red state, and you are relying on Hollywood people to put up funds and shit. That's insane, dude.
Right.
Anyways, sorry to get serious, but I wanted to. I wanted to touch on that on the show, so we can raise awareness that myself.
That police brutality is not okay.
And police brutality needs to be talked about more. So next episode, expect that shit to happen. Okay, so you talked about unrealistic expectations. People are just unrealistic.
Right. Actually, that cage bed. You ever seen one?
The cage bed?
Yeah, where there's a cage underneath, like a dog kennel, and it's a bed up top.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Holy
seen
shit! What are you watching, dog?
It's on Facebook, dude. I just seen it. They're like when the dog got out.
On our page? On Facebook?
Just my page.
Prison?
Dude. Just my page.
Oh.
So those are more like slaves, basically, in
You
submissive
seen that?
dominant relationships. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, you've been hired as a dom. Have you been hired as a sub? I just assume that
Never.
you have.
No.
Nah.
No.
So, okay, so on the platforms, hypothetically, if one of us was looking to hire you, how does that conversation even go about? Like, I guess I'm just all of it just seems so secretive to me. It's just I get that. Like, I guess that's opening door, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you select.
I'm on dating apps too. You know, some men are pretty honest as far as what they want, and I've been kicked off a lot of platforms for
Provocative shit.
Yeah, for being like, well, if that's what you want, then I'm going to charge you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how I roll. So.
Well, if you're good at it, don't do it for free. That's what I've been taught.
Yes, and you know, in our generation, like I said, that whole unrealistic aspect is, you know, there's so many beautiful women out there, and I once had a man tell me that I charge too much because I charge Las Vegas prices as women. And people like that don't understand that it's not about physicality or beauty or
Location.
Yeah, it's more of the experience and the actual intimate connection you're going to gain with somebody, with a relationship that you're going to have.
Fuck yeah, dude.
B.D.S.M.
You couldn't have described that any better. Truly. I was waiting for that, yeah. You're not paying for a fucking location person or a thing. You're paying for the experience of the idea. It's like a fucking... Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's why me and him went to Tool, man. We didn't give a fuck the price, whatever. We were going for the experience, man.
Yeah, never did I think they'd be back or in Seattle or Spokane. I didn't even, it wasn't on their tour dates originally, you know?
Yeah.
And so then my mom posted and was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go. And I was like, nah, that's bullshit. I was like, that's not real. She's like, it's on the Spokane page. Like, I'll check it.
No, and people are willing to pay for an experience.
Yes.
And it's a fucking thing.
Right, things you like to
I mean,
do.
you pay to go eat at a restaurant
Yeah.
and have somebody serve
I
you
think the
food.
prices that you were talking about aren't realistic at all. I think they're actually
Realistic?
What?
You said I don't think they're
They're not
realistic.
unrealistic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think they're fucking completely... I mean, I honestly fucking feel like you should value real time a little more.
I've thought
because-
that as well, too.
Because of the specialty that you're in, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not a very fucking desired thing for people to go out and do. It takes a lot to already get to that point to ask somebody that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, would you pay $100 for a Louis Vuitton? Probably not.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? It's a desired
But I
item.
would for a pair of leather boots.
Do you know what I'm saying though? It's a desired thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice punchline. You're really good at that, by the way, and really good.
Right,
at
she's already got
She's a
that
professional,
next
dude.
snippet.
She really is. She's really good at this shit. I can see that you ran your own podcast or try it. Did.
Gave her an effort.
Yeah.
You know? That's tough.
Makes sense.
It's respectable.
it comes in a good play. You're really good at that shit.
Thank you.
All right, Levi, you anything?
No, like Ty said, I think we would like to have you back on though.
Yeah, I think we ran out of time, to be honest. I don't even know what we're at right now.
Just over an hour.
This is fucking. I want you back for sure. I mean, just like you said to other clients that we want you back, man. If you're willing to come back, fucking share some more time.
Just so we're clear, that's gonna be $100. No, I'm kidding.
No, I dig it, dude. I liked everything that you brought, and we ran out of time, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we did good.
No, for sure, and we're on time for our fucking PowerPoint was perfect on where we're ending, and
I
have a lot more shit to talk about.
Good.
Welcome to the weekly bus, motherfuckers.
Shout out to 20 past 4, David and Mike.
Won't Stop Vape and Head Shop.
Downtown, Great Falls.
Their doors are back open. The band's all lifted. Go get for your vape shit. Go for your glass shit.
Shout out to our Aunt Jamie, St. Mark's. But yeah.
Yeah, Melody James, artwork, thanks. Anything else? Episode 3 coming next week.
Yeah, right.
Molly, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's tough. It's fun.